A child of light. Tesla Nikola was born during a light storm on July 9 and July 10, 1856. According to a story, after his birth, the midwife declared the storm as a bad omen and said, "The child will be a child of darkness," to which Tesla's mother replied, "No, he will be a child of light." Nikola's father, who was a priest, wanted Tesla to join the church and pursue priesthood. However, Tesla was interested in science. Tesla was a 6 foot and 2 inches, a tall and slender man. He was also fashionable and very particular about his dresses. Although women used to get attracted to him, he never got into any intimate relations or got married. There were also rumors that Tesla was a homosexual. However, his personal life mostly remains a mystery. He used to sleep only 2 hours at night. Once he worked for 84 hours straight without any rest. He had a morbid fear of germs. Each meal, Tesla would use exactly 18 napkins to polish his cup, plate, and cutlery. Nikola Tesla did not like to touch hair or anything round. Particularly, he could not stand the sight of pearls. Once his secretary wore pearls jewelry, so he sent her back for the day. Tesla's photographic memory. Tesla had what known as a photographic memory. He could memorize books and images with the minute details. He also had a powerful imagination and the ability to visualize in 3 dimensions. Nikola had a great imagination. He used to visualize the object that he invented. He rarely created sketches or drawings, relying instead on the power of his own imaginations to work out details. Back in 1901, he thought of a network of information that can be broadcasted to handle the devices. That is what we know today as the internet. He wanted to illuminate the entire Earth. Tesla believed that his work had a potential to light the Earth's atmosphere. He theorized that the gases in the Earth's upper atmosphere were capable of carrying high-frequency currents, and successful transmission of such current could create a terrestrial night lights, which can illuminate whole cities. However, his goal was never realized, and its possibility remains unproven. Tesla's first invention. Voice amplifier for the telephone receiver was the Tesla's first invention, which he made in 1881. Tesla, in pursuit of his inventions, moved to the US in 1884 and joined Thomas Edison. Edison was pursuing the design of direct current generators. They worked together for some time but ultimately separated because of their conflict in business strategies and scientific thinking. Edison was pursuing a direct current while Tesla was behind alternating current. They were on the different sides of the so-called wars of the current. The first hydroelectric power plant in the US installed in Niagara Falls was designed by the Tesla. Tesla also pioneered rotating magnetic field, radio, X-ray, remote control, radar, wireless communications, and robotics, and created his famous transformer, the Tesla coil. Tesla was in many cases not properly recognized for his contributions, with other inventors receiving credit for improving on what he began. Tesla's earthquake machine. One day in 1988, Tesla connected his electromechanical oscillator, a steam-powered electrical generator, to an iron pillar which went to the basement of his building in Manhattan. He was always fascinated by this machine as the object in his workshop would establish resonance and vibrate with the frequency of oscillator. This time he was unaware that the vibrations created by oscillator are traveling down to the iron pillar with escalating force to the ground, and several neighboring buildings started shaking. When the machine begins oscillating at the resonance frequency of his own building, Tesla suspected that he was in a danger of creating an earthquake and easily smashed the device. It then became famous by the nickname earthquake machine. He also claimed that with the same vibrator, I could drop a Brooklyn bridge in a less than an hour and split the earth into parts. For the first time in the history, he showed that man can interfere with the cosmic processes. However, later he declared that the principle was right, but it would be impossible to obtain perfect mechanical resonance of the earth. At the beginning of 20th century, Tesla got funding from financier JP Morgan to build a wireless transmission station on Long Island with a massive 186-foot tower. The station would be called Wardenclyffe. The Tesla wanted to use Wardenclyffe to fulfill his long-held dream of transmitting electricity wirelessly. When Morgan came to know about his intentions, he withdrew all the funds, which ultimately resulted in the collapse of Tesla's ambitions. The tower was destroyed in 1917. The main building of this station is now in the processes of becoming a museum and science education center. Tesla has to his name more than 275 patents in 26 different countries. However, he lived as a poor humanist. He did what he did for the sake of betterment of mankind and wanted to give people an opportunity to have a better life quality. Thus, he never seemed to care about monetary gain and never had enough memory for his research. When Tesla died in 1943, the Office of Alien Property seized his possessions, though most of it were later returned to his family. Some of it still remains unclassified. What did Tesla invent that we never got to know about? In 1960, the General Conference on Weights and Measures named the SI unit of magnetic flux density. The Tesla is a standard unit of magnetic flux density. It is equivalent to 1 Weber per meter squared in his honor.